The Kent School District is successfully preparing all students for their futures, and one of the ways in which this happens is by providing inclusive educational experiences to all students. Students who require special education services work together in the classroom with all students, helping each other as a team. Inclusive educational practices also encourage collaboration between teachers, instructional planning, student data analysis, and often teaching occur in one classroom where general education and special education teachers support the learning needs of all students. Inclusive education has proven to be a positive model for students and teachers alike.
The ideal of the inclusive education model is to have the students in the classroom as much as possible, to kind of do away with that whole thought process that they have to be pulled out and they have to see a separate curriculum.
Inclusive education is rooted in the opportunity for students with special education to have the same experience as their typically developing peers.
Inclusive education is allowing all students to learn.
In the past, we have lowered our expectations for students with special needs because we've been focusing in on their deficits, and I think that we need to move forward with focusing on their strengths.
If we're looking at transitioning kids out of special education, we need to give them access to the general education curriculum. So as we exit kids from special education, it gives them this opportunity to be exposed to the types of expectations they would be exposed to on a regular basis, without being separate from their general education peers.
All students must be included as integral members of the school community. All are included with their general education peers to the greatest extent possible. While full inclusion may not meet all individual needs, educators work together to provide all inclusive services in general education when appropriate, determining what supports may be needed to accomplish this. For some students, learning needs are best met in smaller settings with more adult assistance. Teachers need to carefully plan and collaborate so that students do not miss key experiences in inclusive settings.
The academic performance of special education students in the general ed can be greatly enhanced.